Okay, so today we're going to talk crypto. Now, we saw Bitcoin in the bear pennant, but there's a 32% chance it breaks to the upside. Remember that. 32% chance. So, I'm not 100% sold on the idea that we're going to the down, to the down, to the down, to the down. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. All these people that claim to know, why are they saying that? They don't know. They truly don't know. So why are they saying that they know? So look, we get the flour here. Let me show you how we do this here. Every Sunday, I'm going to show you how to make. Tonight, you're gonna learn about crypto. You're also gonna learn how to make homemade pancakes on a Sunday morning. All right, we're gonna bring different things into this channel. I'm gonna show you a little bit about life here. All right. Why?
You don't want to do this, Sam.
It's not a bad idea. I'm talking crypto right now. So basically, we're gonna go forward with this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make pancakes while we talk about cryptocurrency.
Your face is not in it.
What? Could you make it so I can, could you at least adjust the camera for me? No? Wow. Damn. There's always a hater in your life, remember that. They could be far or close. Remember that. Always a hater in your life. Alright, so check it out. The more I look at the crypto market, the more I think about it. Alright? And also tonight, I'm going to be on with Crypto Love tonight. It's a big deal. It's another reason why I'm going on right now. I'm going to be on tonight with Crypto Love. I really want to get the hype up. I want other people to really get excited for this. I mean, the guy has been in the space for years. He is a veteran. His knowledge, and honestly, I feel like I ask really good questions and I get a lot of poignant information. Watch my John McAfee interview. Never been a better interview with John McAfee. I'm being honest, like go over it. It's a 45-minute, hour-long interview. He talks about some things he never really mentions with a lot of other people. Like, talks about working for GE, talks about working for NASA. I mean, anyway, so I believe that interview is going to really change the game. It's going to really open your guys' minds up to a lot of different things. So I want to put that on your radar as well, right? So that's why I'm live right now, just giving it to you live. I'm going to see if there's any comments coming in. Check out in the comments and see what's going down. So the first thing you do when you make pancakes is you need a big bowl, all right? You need a giant bowl. And I suggest you buy your own flour. We just keep, a big giant bag of flour from Costco's. Do that, guys. Saves you a lot of money, so you can buy crypto. This is all about living in a certain way so you can put more money into investments that help you. So you always want to, you don't go to the store, and you don't go to the restaurant and order pancakes. You can do it every once in a while. But for the most part, you will learn how to make your own pancakes, right? So 1 cup, bam. And stacking those cakes, remember cake is our favorite crypto. About 2 cups of flour, all right? A little extra, a pinch for good luck is how I always do it, right? So there you go. Get your flour in there. I'm going to look at the comment section in a second. I'm going to get my computer up. I'm going to log into the actual live stream. And we're going to see what's going on. So let's check it out. So check it out. Now, also, we're looking at Ripple ETH. Remember, Ripple ETH. Pay attention to the Ripple ETH pair. I'm being really honest here. This is something big. An error occurred. All right. Making a Lambo toast myself. Pancake swapsies. All right. Pancakes. Crypto is life. This is real crypto life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But ask me anything, honestly, this isn't ask me anything. For some reason, not loading on my computer, which is really weird. Having an issue loading on my side. Can't see the stream. I can see the link, but it doesn't load. Really weird. Google Chrome, we'll get out of Chrome. Probably because I'm on Google Chrome. Honestly. Let's kick it over to Brave. Hit YouTube on Brave. Now there's a certain key to making pancakes too. I'm being serious. An error, please try again later, playback, look. It's not working, the live stream is dead, it deaded on me.
Oh, good.
Is it not working for you either?
Yeah, it's not working. Turn it off. I want to be able to come in and out of the kitchen. It's my Sunday morning. Like, I don't know.
I'm live streaming, my love. So basically, alright, you're gonna put in, I'm just going over the ingredients here. It's a quick little thing, it's not a lot, right? Don't use fake salt. That is fake salt. I only use that to clean things. Don't use fake salt. Alright? You gotta get sea salt, at least. If you're gonna use any salt, at least use sea salt. Okay? I was into the pink Himalayan salt for a long time. That could be a bunch of, I don't know. Now I'm learning that it could have been a, you know, it's kind of like a, they're trying to sell you something there. Why does everyone want to conquer this run? Compare this run to 2017. I agree. Lifer knows his stats. I agree, man. It doesn't have to be exactly like 2017. Nothing has to be like anything, right? It's all a new realm with a new world. Everyone wants to see some type of pattern. Everyone's looking for a pattern. Everyone's trying to figure it out. What I do is I look at the temporary pattern and play it day by day, week by week. You know, so 1 tablespoon of salt, all right? That's it. Don't play games. All right? And then 1 tablespoon of sugar. Organic, you know. This is like sugar in the raw cane sugar. And a pinch for good luck, okay? Always a pinch for good luck. Pinch for good luck. And there, now, last but not least, you need 3.5 tablespoons of baking powder. 3.5 tablespoons of baking powder, all right? This is important now. So I use a half. You could use a half. Yeah, it's annoying, right? Where are you? Spoon. Teaspoon. 3.5 teaspoons, sorry. There's my teaspoon. And this is what gives it that cake taste, that punch. It really opens up, airs out the pancake. Really gives you what you're looking for. You know, you can almost go 4 if you want. And a pinch for good luck, right there. Bam. That is it. All right, so what am I looking at right now? Am I selling bags? Honestly, I'm not panic selling. I'm done. I'm walking away from the hype, honestly. I'm training my brain to come back to the chart. To come back. Last night I put out a bullish call for Bitcoin. I really sat with my thoughts and I said, you know, what are they trying to do to us? Where are they trying to go? And the more I thought about it, I said, well, the masses are never correct and everyone thinks we're going down. So the smart play would be to play a call bullishly for Bitcoin, personally. That made more sense to me. Anyway, so you mix these around, then you melt butter in a pan, all right? You mix these around. That's some tea. I don't want to have like tea for dinner. Tea butter over here. Now, this is the key. This is the secret here. I'm going to give you guys a big secret here in making it. You want to get a stick of butter that's cold and leave it out. This is the one you're going to hit the pan with. Trust. And then you're going to just melt about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tablespoons of butter. If you're a man like that, you can break it. You know, don't think I really hit the measurement on that. You know what I'm saying? But, and now you melt this. And to all you ladies out there watching me, know that men are in the kitchen these days. It's not just the women in the kitchen anymore. Alright? We pride ourselves on our good work in the kitchen, us men. Watching our families eat healthy, good food that we've made and prepared at home for our families. Okay, so now we continue to mix this here. Like so. Right? Now, what are my favorite cryptos right now? I'm really focused on Phantom. 28 cents right now? I mean, to me, they're bringing it to these levels. Like, I remember buying it at 14 cents. So, And I don't know why I'm so stuck on Phantom, and I hope it's, you know, I do the research, I see the coin, I see the connections. I like where it's going, I like the market cap. I believe it can do a Matic soon. It's gonna do basically, I see it a lot like doing what Matic did. I see it doing what like CHD. I just see it going ripping to the $3 region, like not too long from now. Phantom, man, I'm telling you. And Theta is a steal right now. They have a mainnet launch coming out. I mean, to get data at in these regions, I sold my Theta at 587. I'll always remember it on a huge pump, and then it pumped to 7, and I could never get back in. And I was like, wow, you see. And I never would have thought in a million that I would be able to get back into Theta right now. Like never. So interesting. When the market is bullish, make cakes. Bear market, Lifer becomes the chef for the next 10 years. It's a full moon too. You need to drown out the noise and show your guns. Next on the list, how to make bear claws. Well, so you mix that. You're melting the butter now. You're melting the butter, all right? And you want to melt it on low heat. Don't play games now. Don't play games melting your butter. Alright?
Daddy, I'm playing with my magnets.
You better play with the magnets. She made me buy $99 magnets. Right here. Right here, come here. There you go. Just a thing. We only let her put it in. No one can see her. No one can see her. Get up. Anyway. Let me make sure that I'm framed correctly. I don't even know. My wife's not a fan, so. Or at least get Bitcoin socks on Amazon. Life Boyardee, thumbs up. Alright, so now griddle out, right? I kind of use both of these because you got to mix it around well. Right? Now I use 2 pans. I get 2 bowls out. There's a reason for this. One for the butter. One for the batter, okay? And before you put any pancake on the pan, you must butter for it. There's a whole system here, guys. If you want to make a good pancake. I've been studying this for a while now. Super important. Try to get the frame right, but it won't let me see my own last year, which I find really weird. And Crypto is calling you, but you need to be a dad. Thumbs up. No, so continue here. Now the butter is doing its thing. Look at that butter, right? Now, another crypto that I'm looking at very closely, right? And you see Matic bounce up. You see a lot of cryptos bounce today. A little bit of a bounce, a little bit of work. Did we hit the bottom? Now, I'm never sure we hit the exact bottom, but we're definitely in the range. Look at that weekly stochastic. I keep going back to the basics and reminding myself every day. The weekly stochastic is oversold, okay? It's in a position where it's only been 5 times in the last, some odd years. In 4 or 5 years, it's only been there 5 times. 5 times, right? So, you do that math, it is what it is. So now look, you gotta pour some milk in here. This is almond milk that we're using.
Did you shake it?
No. Yikes. Might change the game on me now. Get some almond milk, and then you throw an egg in there as well. I'm going to show you how to crack an egg with one hand. Do a twist like a pro. Like a pro. See that? Alright, now, get your whisker. You get your whisker, you tone this down, you got your butter, your milk, and your egg. You whisk this up. You whisk this up. No games. Now, another project that I really think is worth grabbing right now is Solana. Now, you guys hear me talk about Solana a lot on the live, but I just want to mention it again. Sitting where it's at, it's very undervalued. It's very undervalued. The market is pricing in fear into these assets, and the assets have so much more to grow and give than the market's saying at the moment. And once that's well whisked, you throw that in there, all right? Get it going. And now, your job is to mix this up and do a good job. No games. Now, when we look at the market sentiment right now, right? How long do I think it will take if this is a bear market and we continue to the downside, right? You know, we could see bearish tones until next summer, right? In all honesty, like in worst case scenario, we go sideways from 22K to 30K until next summer. That's my like worst case scenario. So for the next year, we just kind of bounce around and go sideways, which is kind of sad, you know. But that's a possibility in my mind. I'm willing to accept that possibility. Now, if that is a possibility, nothing goes up and down forever. You've seen that, right? So coins will still break out of bull pennants, and prices will still have action coming out of the wedge, and we're still going to see and have opportunities to learn to use TA and make money. It's going to be this, you know, the game is just going to be tighter, smaller, and, you know, far more, you know, watchful. Instead of like having a great time every day and just making tons of money, we're going to have to pick and choose our battles. We're going to have to find our trades. We're going to have to use stop losses. We're going to have to be diligent, but the money will be made. We'll have a blast. So I'm still excited for the worst case scenario. So that's the worst case scenario. All right. Now the second scenario, we just go sideways here for like a couple months up until August, and we begin to build a consolidated bull, and we capitulate until we begin to break out again, right? And that's going to be great too, because we'll still have opportunity right now to buy these coins at some of the best prices that we'll ever have the chance to buy them at. So that's my second case scenario. And then the best case scenario is that we, it's funny, I'll tell you my dream I had last night. But so the best case scenario is that, you know, we V-shape recover out of it. Like we actually break out of this bear pennant, a 32% chance we end up breaking out of it. Where there's a good chance, right? There's 32%. That's not the lowest, not the highest, not the worst, not the best, but it's there. And, you know, so, and we continue on up, and prices just kind of rebound. We get to 42K. If we can get, my idea is everyone's looking at 42K, right? That previous high, that previous heavy support region. Now you just keep adding a little milk as you feel, depending on how many pancakes you want to make and how thick you want to make this. You'll feel it out as you get better at making pancakes. And you whisk this well. You whisk this really well. Anyway, back to the best case scenario. And when do we need to get to 42K for it to make sense to me? For things to kind of fall into quote unquote place? Well, let's look at the date today. Today is what? May 29th? Or is it May 30th even? Right? Let's see. Losing track of time these days. May 30th. Wow, we went through the month of May, right? And so, let's think. If by July 4th, we hold 42K, that's like, to me, like the best case scenario. And I'd be super happy with that. Super, super happy. 42K, July 4th, 4 on the 4th, hold 40K. So I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for some sideways action right now, build strength, show support, confirm a bottom in the next couple weeks, and then begin to make a bit of a splash. And then if we can just even get a weekly candle close, about 42K, then that's something that I would find viable. I would hold, you know. So that's my book. That's my play. You know, we go lower, maybe we go a third lower. Your account might lose 30% more if you're willing to hold on. You know. And then, or we go complete zero. See, then the fourth scenario is fine. We go to zero and the whole market, because like we either hold 20K, 22K and play games there, or the market completely collapses and we go to 10K and it becomes a complete S show and it's over. And if that happens, I mean, where are people going to go? Back to the stock market? Back into the dollar? So like, to me, it will be an entire world collapse. and then so be it. Let everything just do its thing. That's why I hold gold and silver. That's why I rock the silver chain with the gold. You know, because the gold platinum, it's the gold and silver connection all day long, man. And you know, don't forget gold's place at 1900. And honestly, I'm showing you some gold trades right now that are starting to look good and starting to play out. Gold looks really nice on its chart, right? The chart had in the bullish divergence and busted out of a bull panic. Silver looks nice as well. The daily does need to reset a bit. The daily needs to reset. That's all right. Things are going well for gold right now. You know, I may actually start making a trade in gold. And we actually made there's some gold peg cryptos. We're going to hone in on those in the next couple weeks, and we're going to look at those. I think those are where we want to plant our money now. I think we want to get out of USDT, and we want to start using Paxos and gold stablecoins. So I have more strategies for you guys. That's why the Patreon is going to be always showing you guys why it's worth its weight in gold. No pun intended. But and there's a real reason. You gotta wash these blueberries. Wash them with your hands. When you wash blueberries, wash them with your hands. Rub them a little bit. Obviously, wash your hands first, but rub them a little bit. Make sure you're getting off whatever these farmers are spraying or whatever, even if it says organic. Give them a rub. Like, really give them a cleaning. Honestly. Be conscious of everything you do. Like, everything you touch. As small or as big as it is. Give it a second thought. You know, never take things at face value. Always second guess everything, you know? Blueberries, please. Mirrored assets. Yeah. Soon as AMC and GME squeeze happens, more money coming in to crypto. Yeah, I believe more money will come into crypto from the AMC squeeze. You're right. Because where do those guys put their money? They're squeezing AMC just to buy crypto, in my opinion. Now the fire is on. The flame is on. Now, here's the next trick that no one will teach you. Next trick. Hit the bake on your oven. Bring it down to 140. Alright? If you stay tuned, you see some of this pancake stuff, I'm going to give you some more insight into the market. I just dropped some gems into you how we're going to start using gold-backed stable coins. Right? As gold goes from night, we're going to use the gold chart. We're going to be charting gold daily. And we're going to be using gold-backed stable coins to trade against cryptocurrencies. Look at this. And no one's talking about this on YouTube. This is the first you've heard of that. And I bet it's been mentioned slightly, but not a strategy. I'm going to actually put together a strategy to trade gold-backed stablecoins against cryptocurrencies. I think we should have a side of our portfolio for that. We're going to start moving into that. So there's always an opportunity. Never miss an opportunity, no matter what's going on. There is always an opportunity out there. So look, now we're going to throw the blueberries in here, swing them around. I like to put them in right into the batter. Now here's the next trick. Oh yeah, I forgot that other trick you're going to see in a second. Here's the next trick. Circle with the butter. Circle with the butter. That's the pancake goes right in that circle. Every time. Don't play yourself. That's why you have an extra stick of butter here. It is a lot of butter. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But that's why it's Sundays. It's once a week and it's fun days. Bam. Alright, now the butter in there go right like this. You can scoop a few more blueberries into here, which have been washed already. Throw them in. And now you're ready for your next pancake. Now, here's the next deal. You get a fancy platter if you're a G. If you're a G, you get a nice fancy platter. Alright? You put the oven on 170, the lowest you can. You throw the platter. Okay? Into the oven. Alright? You grab some tin foil. Oh, seriously, you do this for your wife, guys? If you guys are married, you start making homemade pancakes for your wife on Sunday mornings, bro. That's how you change the game. That's how she lets you buy more crypto on the low. That's how things start to make sense. You get me? See what I'm saying? Are you following along how this all goes with crypto? It's connected. You could say, oh, he's cooking on his crypto show, but no. It's all connected because number one, we use flour that we bought at Costco's in a large bag. So we're talking about economy. Why? So we can buy more crypto. We're not out. Number one, we're also making a really nice high-end good food, right? And we're making it at home, right? So again, you're about to flip this pancake. The butter goes there again. You don't play yourself. Look how nice and golden that pancake is. Turn the heat down. Don't let your pancake fall apart. That starts happening, let it hang out. Don't rush anything. Patience, just like a trade. Patience on the pancake. Stacking those cakes. Stacking the satoshi. Making the pancake. Do you see the connection that we are trying to make? Stacking the satoshis and making the cakes. Do you see the connection we are trying to make? Anyway, flapjacks to gold doesn't get any better, my bro. You may be a visionary with this gold back stables. I didn't know they exist. That's how you make the crispy edges with the butter. I trained my wife how I like my cakes. Yeah, you gotta make the crispy edges with the butter. You got it. And look, this is too hot. That one's a little crispier than I wanted it. Bring it down. Look, and then they're gonna go in the oven, in the heated oven. And they're gonna stay warm until, now the last thing I do, the butter pan here, I leave a little butter in there. Last thing I do, heat that up. And I heat my maple syrup up. Who wants cold maple syrup? Who wants cold maple syrup on a nice hot pancake that you put in the oven and work so hard? Ridiculous. Ridiculous business. Absolute ridiculous business, in my opinion. Right? So, what do? I put the maple syrup in a pan and I lightly heat it up until it's nice and warm. Okay? And then here in my house we have the official crystal maple syrup cup. And this is where the maple syrup goes. And that's how we serve the cakes. Now when these cakes are done, which they are, you pick them up, you put them like this, and you put them right in the oven underneath. And you're ready for your next set of cakes. Turn that heat down now. It's a little too hot because I'm doing this and that at the same time, and that's probably not the best idea. This heat is way too hot. We're going to turn it down a lot. Let it air out a second. Let it air out. Man. Alright, so next strategy I'm talking about here, regardless, is Celsius. Please take a look at Celsius. We're going to talk about Celsius tonight. I'm sure it's going to come up. I don't mind repeating myself many times. I have to repeat myself inside of my own head so I can stay on track. There's nothing wrong with consistently staying and repeating things over and over again if they make sense to you, if they're what you want to use. And I got to turn the fan on. And that's probably when we're going to start to end this, because we show you how to make the pancakes. We talked about it. My wife wants her kitchen back. She's probably going to kick me out of the kitchen in a second and rip the phone down. But basically, this is just a repetitive process you can continue to repeat. If you want to, then still put a little bit of butter in between each piece of pancake you can. But honestly, there's so much butter taste in there. And what I do is I throw a little bit of butter in the maple syrup. So it gives this like maple syrup butter taste. It's out of this world, man. You will absolutely love it. Okay, so last strategy that we're discussing right now, right? We're talking about gold-backed stablecoins. We're talking about Celsius. Taking portions of your money, putting it into Celsius. Look at the Celsius chart. It was 670, 680 the other day. Where is it now? Let's take a look at Celsius right now, because it was just 680, right? Let's take a look at Celsius and where it's at. That'll be one of the last things we do. Celsius, hold on. You gotta flip those cakes. At least check on. Yeah, they're going fast. Because that butter's burning. But that's not bad. I'll take a cake like that all day long. A nice cake right there. These are perfect cakes. You turn that heat down. Don't burn that butter. You can always bring it back up and regulate. You can always bring it back up and regulate. Remember that. Let's take a look at Celsius real quick. Celsius network on BitTrex. There it is. Now it was looking at, I hope I don't eat my words, it was 680 the last time we were looking at it, right? Sell USDT on BitTrex. 711 now, look, starting to break out of the pit. I'm telling you, man, And I've been talking about it for 3 days now, ever since it was $6.61. I said it's the most bullish thing I've ever seen. Look, double bottoming, assuming to break out. Like, I'm being honest here, guys. Like, you gotta pay attention to this. Look at Celsius, man. Don't play games. Like, this is gonna be an easy bear market play. People are gonna rush into Celsius regardless of what's happening. The fear is actually making people run into Celsius. So like, well, I'll just take what I have and I'll stake it in Celsius and at least make something back because I'm not selling my crypto. You get it? I know the mentality. I know where they're going with this. This is going to be the play for the next few weeks. The market's going to lead right into our hands with the Celsius play. It's set up beautifully. So I believe you should take, you know, obviously be careful, but a portion and put it into Celsius, man. Either the BTC pair or the USDT pair, it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. All right. All right, I just had to get this news out here. I had a day, we have a live stream tonight. We're talking to Crypto Love, a lot going on. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew, you know, what my ideas are, what my plans are. So we're ready to march forward and move ahead. Always ready to move, you know? Never stagnant. Never stagnant. Ready with a plan, thinking, strategizing, moving. Double whammy all the time with the catch and the flip. I'll see you guys on the live stream tonight. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I don't really have a chance to see a lot of the comments. I appreciate all of the comments. Let me see if I can see one or two real quick before I leave. I'm trying with the coconut oil and changing it up with the butter at the end. I did that before. I can't. I'm a big coconut oil guy. I just can't flex with it. I can't flex with it. I don't know why it doesn't rock with me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Any last comments here before I leave? I can see the comments now. See you later tonight. Try fire with the coconut oil. I see the channel coming with Crypto Life. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, USA. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Make your family some cakes today. Be an awesome dad.